Hey, think because your company's a little bit smaller than those big conglomerates that you're not at risk of a data breach? Well, listen to this. In 2011, nearly 72% of data breaches were at companies with fewer than 100 employees. I'm Tyler Pybert, and because of that stat, here's everything you need to know about securing your company's data. Upgrade your antivirus software. It's only the first line of defense for your company, and I know what you're saying right now.
The computer I bought for the office came with malware protection.
Yeah, that's great, but check out the results from the Lab of AV test. When you compare the basic malware software that comes stock in a lot of computers out there to an antivirus from a company like McAfee, there's a pretty decent gap in the amount of protection you're getting. Numbers to think about. Now, while antivirus software is good, it probably isn't enough. In fact, companies that used an antivirus software as their only line of defense actually spent 1.5 times more per year in total costs related to IT security compared to companies that, in addition to an antivirus software, had things like patch management, host-based intrusion detection, and prevention. In other words, if you spend a little more up front, you'll probably save big in the end. Don't forget to back up your files. Now, many businesses have the same problem. They're either backing up their files on the same drive or they don't really have any idea where all of the data is actually being saved. One way to fix that is with a NAS device. NAS stands for Network Attached Storage, and it's basically a huge hard drive that when hooked up to the network is visible to anyone you want. Now, you want one with Intel Technologies, not just because of the name, but because they've actually partnered with McAfee to improve security even more. Don't just take it from me, listen to what McAfee's Tony Magianas had to say about it.
Some NAS solutions offer only an on-demand scanning type of protection, which makes real-time protection of these systems very difficult. McAfee is partnering with Intel to help promote this security on the NAS device to embed our antivirus application directly into their NAS systems so they can offer things like real-time scanning as well as on-demand scanning. This will increase the security preparedness of the NAS devices against more common threats that are out there so that when the customer gets it, it's enabled from the very beginning.
Don't forget about mobile. Chances are you aren't sitting in front of your computer all day long, especially if you do go out and get a NAS device. You and a lot of your staff are working away from the office and away from protection of your network security. Now, they're operating in the open on your customers' networks, public networks at coffee shops, or free networks in the park. It's important to ensure that their mobile technology, often connected wirelessly, is as secure as possible. Lastly, user education. Most people know not to respond to an email trying to help out an Arabian prince, but do they actually understand what corporate information is and why it must stay within secure corporate resources? Hacking, email, and web internet interactions were the most common routes of attack last year, with hacking comprising more than 80% of reported attacks, meaning the last line of defense is the end user. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about securing your data. From McAfee's Tony Magianas, I'm Tyler Pybert. Stay safe, my friend.